Now the audio is here. Merge them together. Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Darren, and BFA Alpha is live. Yes, I said that it will be available Tuesday, and right now it's Wednesday when it came up. So it was a day late, although I did say it will be probably available this Tuesday or the next Tuesday or the next. I guess I was wrong in the date that it's Tuesday. It ended up being a Wednesday, which is the weirdest thing ever. But it's live, and I don't have access to it. But you know who does? Guys over at Wowhead. And today, I want to take a look at a bunch of different abilities that we'll be getting in BFA. We actually got a lot of challenges, a lot of changes to a lot of abilities for majority of the classes, but we don't know what they look like. So in today's video, I want to take a look at different spells that we have for the game. Take a look at what these spells are, and there's a lot of them from Rogue, Warlock, Hunter, Demon Hunter, Death Knight, and Druid, and there's probably going to be more coming. But now we have a lot of class changes that we actually get to see what it looks like, and there's a lot of things to comment, so let's get on the video. Tiger Dash is the first ability we have here, and this is a change from the dash ability for druids. Instead of blinking, you actually have a dash that slows down, and it feels a lot better, it looks a lot better. It'll be a lot harder for ferals to dodge abilities out of the way when it comes to PvP, but that's nice. Hibernate also is making a comeback in the game. Death Knights have an interesting ability called Thought Seize. So it basically is a spell steal with a different approach. So we have a mage who has a buff on themselves with he's still a buff, and it's a buff for arcane intellect. You could steal it and apply it to a friendly target. So first, and then you press it again on whoever you wanted to apply the ability. Yeah, right here you have the mage, then he steals it. Oh, it looks just like a normal buff steal ability. It doesn't seem to have actually anything to it. So originally they wrote this out as an ability where you would first steal a buff, then you would hold it, and you could change who you want to target it on and apply it. But it seems like they changed to a simple spell steal that costs yourself a ruining power. So you have the mage with a buff right now, then the DK is gonna steal it, ruining power. Mage stole it back, Death Knight stole it. Yeah, it does. It seems like they've simplified the ability. It's simply just a spell steal for Death Knights. But prior to that, they would have it where, at least the notes wrote, you would steal it, friendly target, throw it on them. So you could take like a buff, like for mana, apply it to a friendly target. Damage, apply it to a friendly damage target. Defensiveness, apply it to a tank. But I guess it's a little bit more simple now. Demon Hunter also got another cool ability called Dark Strike, as far as I understand, right? Is that what it is? Pretty sure. Juvenile Raptor seems pretty Dark Slash. Doesn't seem like anything. They do get now a buff for Chaos Brands. A lot of classes that do have some kind of a passive that apply on enemies. That's going to be more visible. Hunters are getting a huge change because they are redoing the Hunters completely. It's more like Mr. Pandaria Hunter or even Warlord General Hunter and a mix of Legion Hunter. More standing. Steady Shot is back. Aim Shot has 2 charges. You don't have Arcane Fire or Arcane Shot. And Arcane Shot, a new version of Arcane Shot, now consumes focus instead of building it. So you have to be steady and stay still, but they are trying to solve a little bit for hunters by giving an ability called Rapid Fire, which is basically a lot like Barrage, but it generates your focus and you can move while using it. So it looks really cool. It looks just like Mark Shot back to back to back to back to back on a single target. So I guess it looks pretty neat. You also have Wildfire Bomb, which is the one I was excited about. Survival Hunters are getting a new way to AoE, and it's called Wildfire Bomb. I want to see what it looks like. As you can see, the Raptor over here is far away from the guy. The main target that gets hit by Wildfire Bomb keeps emanating fire. So you'll have to have a little bit of position requirements if you want to kind of combo it together. Another ability is Talent of Arctic Bola. And I'm pretty sure Bola is a rope with a bunch of stones tied at the end. And it's supposed to wrap up together and wrap up around the, I guess if you throw somebody at the legs or something. But here it just looks like a frost shot or something. Then we have Chakrams. I haven't got to take a look at these, but these probably should be coming back. Yes, they came back from Mr. Pandaria and a little bit better looking, because now they don't just have like that weird slice through effect and fly back. They'll hit the enemy, then they'll fly back. Because I remember those things would just always be hovering around arenas and battlegrounds because it would bug out for like most of Pandaria. It was the weirdest thing ever. Then we have Warlock. Soulfire is getting a huge update. This is the talent of Soulfire that is given back to Destro. It looks pretty cool. I think it looks just about the same Soulfire as prior. Then there's also Hellfire, also a Destruction Warlock ability now. Yes, that looks cool. And then we have Deathbolt, which is an Affliction Warlock talent. We just basically summon a almost like a, or is that Deathbolt? I'm pretty sure, I don't think it's Deathbolt. That's Dark Soul. Oh, that's Dark Soul. Warlock talent, Dark Soul and what it looks like. And I guess this is for Destruction Warlock. This is what it looks like. So they actually have it mislabeled, but this is what Dark Soul looked like. It looks pretty cool. Also, as you can see, different Chaos Bolt. So I want for everybody who mains Warlock to let me know your thoughts on Incinerate, Conflagrate, and Chaos Bolt. So this is your Incinerate now. Let me rewind it back. This is what your Incinerate looks like. I kind of like the cartoony look for it, but in the past it was like a wave of fire, and now it's just like a little bit of flame. I don't understand it. Let's say Conflagrate. I like the effect of like the molten and dark molten colors for you. That looks awesome. I mean, that's a better fire effect. It differentiates between Fire Mage, which is like your normal fire. This is like your Fell Fire, and this is what your Chaos Bolt looks like. Just literally death just seeping and falling off of your hands. And it looks amazing. I think it looks awesome. It's a lot different than what your original Chaos Bolt looks like, but I think it's an awesome graphical update. No longer do you have like the green dragon head that really comes with it. Now it's like just a ball of death. I don't know if you guys would enjoy it, so if you're main Warlock, I'd like to hear from you guys. I think Chaos Bolt looks great. Incinerate might not look that great. Immolate and Conflagrate all look pretty good. But everything else, I don't really know, man. This is what Death Bolt looks like. So this is what Death Bolt is gonna look like. This looks like Demon Bolt. That is just Demon Bolt, Blizzard. Hello? I haven't seen this one. Oh, that looks so good. Yes. Yes, I love that. It only leaves a little bit of like a crack in the ground. Oh, that looks so good. That looks good. Another thing I also want to mention for you guys, and I'll just scroll to the very top of the very first or the second look. Let's do the Dark Slash for Demon Hunter. Look at the health of your enemies. Look at the health of, oh god. Top left, 11k health as a 110. 11k health, 12k health as a 110. And these raptors having about like what, 2? But there are smaller mobs, as you can see the health bar is. I want to see what one of the normal, like bigger, higher damage mobs look like. Rapid fire though, this guy, I think he hit a normal mob. Yeah, oh, 14. They have 14k. So we have 12k or up to maybe 14k like this guy has. So we do have a major stat squish. And you can see the numbers. I mean, he brought the thing up down to like half health. But let's see what he hit it for. Hit him for a 4k and then a couple of small numbers. 56s, dude. Oh my goodness. That looks amazing. That absolutely looks amazing. And before I go on, Stat Squish is for percentages. Percentage-wise, you'll still be hitting your mobs just as powerful, like in terms of just chopping their health. Percentage-wise, it'll be the same, but the actual number displayed is smaller. This is such a good change because we are getting into millions. And I know you like seeing big-ass numbers, but give it like a month or two and you'll get used to the new big-ass numbers. You know, like your 4k and the 10k. That, for that number to be high, I think it would be amazing. Yeah, some people would think that this is kind of like a reverse step. It's like going backwards, and you should just use that in Classic, but like, what else are we gonna do? We can't keep the numbers the same. They have to up the ante, so what are we gonna go? To billions? To trillions? Like, the only thing I want to hear that is in trillions is the US debt. Nothing else, because that'll be asinine. It'll be insane. It's silly. But if you roll it back down to like 4k being a pretty high hit, I am on board. Hey, I'm on board with that. I think that'll be a good idea. I think that'll actually work better because then we actually have normal numbers. And when it comes to like calculator numbers and for Blizzard to process all this different data, because every time you hit a boss, there's a lot of math going on behind it. That'll be so much easier, smaller numbers. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. Likes allow my videos to reach a wider audience, grow my channel. And if you simply enjoyed the video, hey, it helps me out and lets me know you guys like this kind of stuff. If you guys want to see more BFA updates, then be sure to hit subscribe button. And if you want to catch some more streams, be sure to hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button down below. Today is a day off for our streams. I'm just chilling and recording a lot of these videos, but tomorrow, Friday, EU duels, Saturday, US duels, 5v5-1v1s. And in the comment section, I'd like to hear from you guys, whether you're hunters, whether you're warlocks, whether you're whatever. Let me know what are your thoughts on all these animations so far. This is, again, the tip of the iceberg. We're just starting to see some stuff coming out. The more stuff will be unlocked in the alpha, or as the alpha transitions into beta, we'll see even more stuff, and maybe I'll have a chance to actually get into the alpha and or the beta in the future, which would be awesome because I love making WoW videos anyway and love covering this stuff. So it'll help me do this a lot easier if I could just do it in game in the alpha or the beta. As always, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see all of you in another one.